Before the world was swallowed by flood, one man stood beneath a trembling sky
For what purpose, Lord? To preserve life.
and heard a command that would decide the fate of humanity. He didn't
He has
hesitate.
commanded us to build a
He
vessel
gathered his wife, his sons,
larger
and their
than any
wives,
ship
and
knows.
told them the impossible dimensions.
Yes.
300 cubits long, 50 wide, 30 high. A vessel beyond anything the world had ever seen. This would not be a simple boat. It required dense hardwood. Massive trees were cut by hand, bronze blades striking deep as centuries-old trunks crashed to the earth, each one destined to become part of something unimaginable. The logs were stripped, squared, and carved into structural beams because flat edges bind tighter and straight lines prevent deadly shifts under crushing force. At the center, they laid the keel, the spine of the ark, a single foundational beam that would carry the weight of every life aboard. Curved ribs rose skyward, forming the skeleton of a wooden giant, engineered not for elegance or speed, but for brutal endurance against chaos. Instead of iron, they used mortise and tenon joints secured with wooden pegs that would swell in water, tightening the ark the more the storm tried to tear it apart. Plank by plank, the hull expanded outward, wide, heavy, and stable. They heated pitch until it bubbled thick and black, sealing every seam inside and out, because even one weakness could mean catastrophe. Inside, 3 decks were constructed to distribute weight: lower for ballast and storage, middle for animals, upper for light and air. They stored grain, dried food, and water in massive quantities, preparing not for days, but for a world that might remain underwater for months. A narrow opening ran beneath the roofline, allowing air and light to circulate. A small architectural detail that would keep life breathing inside sealed timber walls. A massive ramp was built at the ark's side, because this vessel was meant to carry not only one family, but the future of every living kind. When the final beam was set and the last seam sealed, the ark stood towering over the land, silent, immense, and waiting. Then the sky changed. Winds howled. Clouds thickened unnaturally.
Father!
The first drop struck the wood, then another, then thousands more. Rain unlike anything humanity had ever witnessed began to fall, and as waters swallowed the earth, the ark lifted from the ground, not drifting blindly, but performing exactly as it had been built to do.